Hey, here we are. We are talking about the hookup. This is the fastest, easiest one to do. I recommend doing a hookup with the Light Link. The reason why we do a hookup is very simple. Whenever you are feeling like you just can't hook in, or like you don't feel, you're struggling to feel inside of you, that's when we typically need a hookup. It also is good to do a hookup after we've worked with triple warmer, right? Because triple warmer has kind of unhooked us from everything. It's taken over. And sometimes the body won't naturally, unless it gets like 12 hours of sleep or something, it won't naturally reprogram all of those systems. So boom, here under the belly button with the Light Link, right? Closing the eyes and just connecting heaven and earth in our body. And really, when we do this, what we begin to sense or tune into as you become more sensitive is that current of that feminine integration channel, just a well. Maybe it shows up like pressure in your heart. Maybe you just find yourself wanting to breathe deeper, but it's good stuff. The next piece, oftentimes I'll get the question after the hookup is, if people are accustomed to tuning into their chakras, then they'll be like, oh, I can tell like this one's on and this one's off and whatever else. Well, chakras, we're not going to go into them in this video. We could do an entire class as long as Soul School on chakras. The reality is in our 6 processing centers, we're working with them, but kind of through a back door, so to speak. I do a lot of chakra work, but in a backdoor capacity. So you're going to get the chakra work through that vehicle, so to speak. However, when we've had to do a hookup, oftentimes the unhook has happened because there are chakras that are in here that are imbalanced or not necessarily firing off as efficiently as they could be. So this simple motion I am doing with my hands, I'll do it slow, like this, okay? Figurating is a potent and powerful one. Why? Because this is the motion of our spiritual DNA. It's the way, if you can envision, if we do this around every chakra, it's the way the energy flows. So if a chakra, which is a spinning disc, if you will, they all spin like a CD-ROM, and they serve the same function in the computer that the CD-ROM does. They run the programs, so to speak. So if a chakra is spinning, right, but it hasn't been hooked up or it's stopped its spin, and yet others are spinning below it, we can bring, the figure 8 brings the energy from the other ones up and through, right? So we're hooking those central and governing meridians up with that hookup. And that energy, as it's flowing around the chakras, then charges them, right? And we can, it's like weaving all of the energy together, helping it all come together. So simple exercise to do, just working your way up your core after you've done the hookup. And there's really, like, it's kind of, you have to think about it, right, to get the hands to do what you need them to do. But I invite you to do this to the point that you just feel the natural flow in rhythm. So closing your eyes after you've done the hookup and just continuing to work your way up and allowing your hands to move. You may start to feel called to have them move up and around you. And again, this is a very literal way that I'm teaching you to get energy juiced and flowing after it's gone offline. So easy exercise, good to do if you're feeling off or just wanting to kind of feel or experience a little more juice. And that's it. That's all I got for you. Namaste.